Hey guys, John here from Sonic Drive Studio. I hope you're all doing well and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing something a little bit different from my usual content, but I guess that it just felt like talking about this subject with you guys. I think it's good to be open about things and to connect with my viewers on a sort of human level, if you will. And hopefully this will help to put things in perspective for some. What am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about one of the tough aspects about my work and my job. And what is my job, you might ask? Basically, I make videos for you guys. This channel is my job. It's my passion, it's my hobby, and my work as well. By the way, I don't know if you guys can hear this, but our puppy is down there in his kennel gnawing on something. Maybe that's coming through the mic, I'm not sure, but just so you know what that is. Anyway, so I make YouTube videos about guitar-related gear, obviously. I make comparison videos, for example, in which I compare guitar amplifiers or pedals and stuff like that. And a bunch of fun videos that I just make from my own initiative, basically, but I also make reviews of products. Sometimes I feature or review products on the channel that I've purchased myself, and I make those videos for my own initiative, and other times companies sponsor me to review their products. Sometimes I take the initiative there and I contact that company and say, hey, I really want to review that product because it looks super cool, I'd love to feature that. And other times they contact me and ask me to make a video for their new plugin or their new pedal, what have you. Sometimes I get paid for that, and usually I also get to keep the products. In some cases, it's not really certain what will happen in terms of sponsoring when I'm doing the actual review. Sometimes that agreement gets made later on, but usually it's known up front. But whenever a video is paid for or sponsored, I always tick the "This is sponsored content" box when I upload the video. And I also write down quick disclaimers in the descriptions of my video to let you guys know what the deal is for that specific product. And I do always add that all opinions are 100% my own, as always, and that's important. I know a bunch of other gear reviewers on YouTube, and they all basically do the same thing. Everybody does it slightly differently, but we all basically disclose it when a video is sponsored. So whenever I get a guitar or a pedal or an amplifier for the channel, I always want to be upfront about it with you guys and let you know what's up. However, and this is very important to know, I am always as honest as I can be when I review products. I really try to be as objective as I possibly can, and I think that I'm also speaking for a large portion of the guitar review community when I say this. And sometimes we get flack for that, flack for being too honest and stuff like that, so it goes both ways. Is it nice to get paid for the work I do? Of course it is. I'm a normal human being, and everybody that has a job wants to be paid. I got a house that I got to pay for. I have kids that want to eat, So yeah, of course, it's nice when a company sponsors me. It really helps financially because this is my job. Of course, it's also nice when a company trusts you to review their product and to sort of give it to you and say, hey, do with it what you will and let us know what you think and make a video about it. I'm actually very grateful to be in that position. I think it's awesome. And is it nice to get gear for free? Of course it is.
Wait, John, wait. Did you say you like free gear? Well, wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't it be nice if we got free gear? But I got so angry when viewers or even companies saying, well, why should we send you a free guitar? Well, you wouldn't send me a free guitar. That would be dumb. I'm good friends with Dan from Ibanez, but he's not an idiot. He's a businessman. He's not going to send me a free guitar. Okay, the guys from Engel, great. I love Jürgen and Martin, but you know what? They wouldn't send me a free amp because they're not idiots. When we get something where we're not paid for the video, but the gear stays. The company expects, if we like the gear, that it shows up in the background. That maybe we play it regularly in videos. Maybe we actually make a full video for it, depending on the value of the gear. But if we make a video and we show it, which is called product placement, then that has a value. I gotta do the white stance. If we show something on the channel, we're giving away value. Okay? Let me put it this way. We actually sometimes invest. For example, let me show you this. Nice guitar, right? Okay. Did I get this for free? No, because Nick Nick Huber, expects this to show up in videos. Actually, every single time I play this, and I don't play an Ibanez, a Fender, a Heritage, I might potentially lose money. Let's say invest money. Because I cannot use an affiliate link to this guitar. If I play an Ibanez, I can use an affiliate link saying, look, this is the guitar I play. Some of you people click on the link, and therefore I get... There's a cat. I get a percentage from that sale. These links are very important for us making money. So every time I actually show something that I cannot link to, I'm taking a possibility of making said money. Which doesn't mean I don't want to play this, which doesn't mean I only want to do stuff and show stuff that can be linked to, but it has to be considered. So no, this wasn't free. I could play guitars that I can link to and therefore make money. But of course I wanted this. But if he had given this to me and I would have sold it the next day, then it would have been free. But no, I made a video, which usually on my channel has quite a bit of value. And then this shows up in a whole bunch of other videos with bigger brands. They're paying for the video. This is called product placement. Free is absolutely nothing that any YouTuber ever gets. That would mean we get it, we sell it, we never talk about it. That would be free. And no company is that dumb. So John, stop talking about free gear because we don't get that. We work for it. And I can't eat a guitar. I mean, you can try, but I don't think you can. And that means we didn't take payment for it to show up, which means you get the idea. Okay, rant over. Go away.
I obviously really love guitar-related gear. And aside from it being my job, it's also my hobby and my passion. I love it. But one of the advantages of getting to keep a piece of gear is that I can use it for future videos as well. For comparisons, for example. It's always good to have that stuff on hand for future videos and ideas that might pop up. Gear is nice, gear is good, and yeah. Duh. And on top of that, it's also simply fun to try new things, to see what companies come up with and to see what sort of cool new gadgets they release. So many great new products are being released these days, and a lot of it is just very high quality. Not everything, of course, but a lot of it is. Now, does the fact that you get paid for something automatically mean that you're a liar, that you can't be trusted, and that you're a paid shill? Let's be real, and I will only speak for myself, but that's absolute nonsense. That's just not true. Now, why am I talking about this subject in the first place? Well, it seems to be a little bit of a trend in some small portions of the online guitar community to be very skeptical and to be quite negative towards guitar gear reviewers on YouTube. Not only in the comment sections, but also on Facebook groups and stuff like that. I also want to add that most of you guys are awesome, very chill, very respectful, even if there is a disagreement. When you handle that in a calm and respectful manner, that's all good. We don't have to agree on everything. I mean, variety is the spice of life, right? And if we all agreed on everything, this would all be quite boring, let's be honest. And if you disagree on things, companies might, make their products better because of that feedback. So disagreements are fine, as long as it's calm and respectful. And to be clear, I love this job, and I have a lot of appreciation for you guys, for all the comments, the subs, the likes, and all your interactions. It means the world to me. So I don't want all of this to be negative, Most of it is positive. So I'm super grateful to be in this position, and I really thank you. But when somebody calls me a liar, either in my comment sections or on Facebook, for example, sometimes it just gets to me, And it's not just me, per se, that this is about. I read these comments about all YouTubers. All YouTube gear reviewers are liars. None of them can be trusted. As soon as it's sponsored, I stopped watching him because he can't be trusted anymore. Stuff like that, And you know what I mean. When you try to be as honest as you can, for a multitude of reasons, by the way, it's just kind of hard to take sometimes when somebody calls you untrustworthy or a liar. All my colleagues on YouTube deal with this stuff, okay? Everybody deals with it to some extent. Sometimes every day, multiple times, sometimes less, sometimes more. And usually it's pretty easy to say, whatever, I'll just ignore this guy and focus on the positive stuff. Sure. But sometimes, some days, it's just a little bit harder. Maybe because lack of sleep or stress, or just because of the fact that you worked so hard on a video, maybe a week or 4 days or whatever, just to get comments like those. It's never fun to get accused of something that is not true. Now, I do want to explain a few things regarding this subject. Firstly, why am I so enthusiastic about the gear that I feature on the channel, you might ask? Well, obviously, as I touched on before, I am a gear nerd. I love gear. I love gear that makes sound, and I tend to be an enthusiastic person, okay? I love this stuff, and I'm just somebody who kind of, really tries to look at things from a positive angle. And I tend to focus on products that I'm excited about, rather than products that just don't really excite me, stuff that I wouldn't normally use. So you won't see me review products on the channel that I just really don't care about. Just to give you an example, there is no Vox amplifier in this collection. I'm just not really into Vox amplifiers. So that's why I haven't featured one on the channel yet. I'm not saying that I'll never try one or whatever, but just to give you an example. I just want to make content that excites me, and hopefully in that way it will excite you as well. And of course, it's impossible to please everyone. I'm very aware of that. For example, I do these unboxing videos that I really enjoy. I really enjoy taking you along for the ride when I open something up for the first time. And I know that not everybody is fond of those types of videos, and I understand completely. I like doing these videos myself because I think they are fun, and if you don't, that's totally fine. Anyway, what some people don't seem to realize, understandably so I guess, is that I have definitely been quite critical of some products in the past that were flawed. And that can be pretty hard sometimes, to be honest, because when you review a product, you shouldn't only try to look at it from your own perspective or my perspective, but also from other customers, because we're all different, right? If something doesn't work for me, it doesn't automatically mean that it sucks for everybody. Okay, it might be great for someone else. So yes, you have to be honest, but I think, and this is just my opinion, that it's good and wise to be sort of nuanced a little bit, okay? You can go screaming over the rooftops, this product sucks and it's so bad, don't buy it. Sometimes it happens, sometimes very extreme things happen, but sometimes those flaws or shortcomings also have to do with personal preferences. So there's definitely a gray area there, and it's a balancing act. But what I always try is to highlight positive aspects, and if there are negative aspects, also try to highlight those. But usually, as I said, with the gear that I review on the channel, whether it's a plugin, an amplifier, a pedal, usually those products tend to be pretty awesome. Because a lot of companies just make a lot of cool products these days. We've come very far when it comes to guitar gear and all the technology behind that. And obviously things that excite me tend to be great quality. That's why they excite me in the first place. Sometimes you try a product that you're excited about, but then in real life it sort of isn't as good as you expected. And sometimes, more than you might realize, I decline paid video offers because the product either isn't interesting to me or the product just doesn't seem that great. And I'm not going to be paid by a company just to make a video where I say, this product sucks, don't buy it. That's just not how I want to roll. That's not how I want to run this channel. Just doesn't interest me. I don't want to focus on negativity. I want to focus on positive stuff. And again, stuff that I'm excited about, and hopefully you as well. And sometimes what also happens is that companies want to hire me for a video, but they want too much control over what I say and do in the video. And I don't feel comfortable doing that because I want to make sure that everything that I say in a video comes from my own personal opinion. I always want my videos to come from an honest place, whether it's sponsored or not. I also don't tend to send my videos to companies before I release them because I don't want them to have control over what I say and what I do. Sometimes I do because I'm just very excited about the video. I'm just very happy about it, and hey guys, check this out. It's going to be so awesome. I had a lot of fun with this product, but usually I don't do that. But yeah, usually you don't really hear about those cases, do you? Anyway, I've been babbling for way too long about this, but I guess I just wanted to talk about this, and I thought it was important for some of you to hear this. The fact that you get paid for your work or paid to review products does not automatically mean that you're a liar, a shill, and that you cannot be trusted. all of that is just complete rubbish. And to be very honest, it's a little bit disrespectful, actually, when people say that. It feels disrespectful. I work so hard on these videos, you guys have no idea, how much time I have to sacrifice to be able to make these videos for you guys. And that's fine. Again, I love what I'm doing, but just to help put things in perspective, okay, there's just a bit of a trend going on online, again, in some small portions of the community to automatically hate on reviewers on YouTube, and to automatically dismiss everything that we say, which is just rubbish. And if you watch one review from one person, from my channel, for example, and you feel that you don't have a complete enough idea of how a product works, what it sounds like, just go to another channel and watch their video and try to put those perspectives together and then form your own opinion on the product. Because you can't always go to a store and try a product for yourself. I mean, a lot of guitar stores are closing down and they certainly don't carry all the products that you might be interested in. But all of us YouTubers have different styles and different methods, and that's great because variety is the spice of life. And I think that sometimes we tend to forget how wonderful this platform of YouTube is. There's so much content on here, so much information, and so much stuff to enjoy. It's quite awesome, actually, that we live in a time where this is a possibility. And we all get to enjoy this for free, and that's also pretty amazing, right? And I feel very grateful to be in this position. In my eyes, it's a wonderful thing, and I'm very grateful to be a part of this community. And again, I just want to echo, if you disagree on something, in a video of mine, that's all fine. As I said, variety is the spice of life. Just try to stay calm and respectful. Life is too short to focus on the really hateful and negative stuff. Let's keep this community as positive and supportive as we can, because it's a wonderful place. Music and gear is there to be enjoyed and to have fun with, and I hope that the content that I make or we make as gear reviewers is as well. Now, I'm not the most well-spoken person when it comes to stuff like this, so maybe other YouTubers will chime in. I'm not sure. I have no idea, but I just wanted to get this out there on a human level. And again, to all of you who've supported my channel, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm very grateful, again, for this opportunity, and it means the world to me. I love you guys. Talk soon. Cheers.